And my science project is about our fingerprint patterns inherited. And before I answer this question, some people think, well, maybe it can go back in my history. Maybe we inherit fingerprints. And inherit means that, do I get it from maybe my family or my mom and dad? But right over here, here's my problem, same as up here, are fingerprint patterns inherited? And I have my hypothesis, and my hypothesis is if I test my mom and I to see if we have the same fingerprints, I guess that we will not have the same fingerprint. And when you do a hypothesis, it's kind of thinking before you do it. Maybe like thinking, just for example, maybe you are thinking, well, maybe we do or maybe we don't. And this is just before doing it. So that's my hypothesis. And down here is my research, my background research. I searched up a lot of things, and we have more than these, but these are the most common fingerprints we have. There is loops, whorls, and arches. There's a close-up of the loop. I didn't know if you could see these. And right there's a double loop. That's my fingerprint right there. And we also have like trend arches and mixed. Mixed is kind of like, it has all of these, which those are a little bit rare that some people have. But here, a loop is the most common because 50% of people in America have a loop. And whorl, and this is kind of like estimating about in fives, the whorl is 15% of people in America, and 5% of people have arch in America. But some people may think that 5% is a little bit small, but comparing to how many people we have in America, it's not too small. And over here, the materials I used, I have a stamp pad. I forgot to bring it with me, or /ink pad. You'll need a paper towel, a white sheet of paper, magnifying glass, moist towelettes for cleaning hands, and you'll have to have a second person with you, like maybe your mom or dad or something, or maybe just a friend. And my procedure right here. Make sure you have clean hands before rolling your finger in the ink, but of course you're going to have to clean it again. But just to make sure you have nothing on your hands or any gooey stuff, because then it won't work out so well. And my second procedure is place the finger on the piece of paper, and then the other person will place their finger on the paper towel. But you should probably have 2 pieces of paper with you so they can place it on the other paper. And my third procedure is use a magnifying glass to look at them closely. And if you have like a paper that shows you the fingerprints, then you could probably look at the test or what you tested on, and then look at the paper, and right there you can probably see what fingerprints you have. And then that's kind of like comparing. And my results. It turned out that I was right. People do not have the same fingerprints. Not everyone has the same. But my results is I tested it with my mom, and the test results are at home. But it ended up that she had a whorl and I had a loop. And so I didn't inherit my fingerprints from my mom. I mean, you're born what you're born with, really. And right on the graph, I'm going to add like a circle graph to show. I left that at home. But my conclusions in here, here's my conclusion. My conclusion was, at first I thought, well, maybe it could, and then I thought it couldn't. I really didn't know at that point. But then once I did my research and everything, I found out that we don't inherit them. Like, for example, maybe there are like twins, say twins for instance, they may look alike, have the same age, and the same birth date, but it doesn't mean they have the same fingerprint. Fingerprints probably the only, well, fingerprints, you don't even inherit if it's twins. It's just the way they look and their age, but sometimes not looks. And in here I also have my abstract, and let's see. I think I left my abstract in my other folder. I had 2 folders, but next time I will bring the abstract and explain. But I think this is all I have for now, and I hope you guys learned a lot from what I was talking about.